Ooh, my name is Don. I see you. Welcome back to the channel, man. How is everybody doing? Welcome back to Donnyland. On today's episode of Donnyland, brought to you by OG Donny, we will be reacting to Gen Z, the addicted generation. As a fellow member of Gen Z, we do got some addicts, some crazy addicts, some ruthless addicts, drugs, TikTok, phones, people. We are an interesting generation, but I also think we are a very bright and big plans ahead of us generation, if you want it to be. I think Gen Z has some high hopes. I think Gen Z is gonna rock the fucking world. Mark this, remember this in about 10 years, and let us know where Gen Z got. What Gen Z has done for the world. Hey, if we can overcome ourselves, of course. Let's see what they gotta say.
The other day I woke up to two things. One, forgetting my hydro flask at a damn soccer field, resulting in someone taking it. Two, the realization that Gen Z might struggle with some of the worst addictions of all time. A few years ago, one of my closest coworkers at the time looked me square in the face and asked, "Yo bro, what are you addicted to?" I thought to myself, damn, that's a pretty loaded question to ask at 1 p.m. behind the cash register at a damn shoe store. Nonetheless, I thought about it and didn't know how to answer on the spot. And so I looked at him and said, I'm gonna be honest, bro, I don't even know. What about you? What makes you ask that question?
Bro, I think I'm addicted to dopamine, bro.
My 18
You hear that word a lot, bro. Half of our generation's dopamine receptors are fried. Too much happiness at one time. You got a screen right here, a screen right here, a screen right here, a screen right there. It's too much going on at once, too much making you happy. Your levels are off the charts. I used to be that guy. Maybe I still am that guy sometimes. What do you mean I can't watch an NBA game, watch WWE, maybe watch something else on my laptop?
18-year-old self thought, dopamine? What the hell's this guy on about, bruh? I had only recently just barely passed chemistry, as neutrons, protons, and fucking electrons were never really much of my strong suit. And yet here I am with this nigga in front of me dropping the word dopamine as if he wants me to recite its chemical compound on the spot. Fast forward a few years later, the other day I had a shower thought.
Shower thoughts, man. Those shower thoughts are real. But shower thoughts are where most of my brilliant thoughts come to mind.
Dopamine. He was addicted to a constant state of feeling good. But what is dopamine? Is it that feeling you get when you bet the entirety of your paycheck on black? That feeling you get when the girl finally DMs you back after her 12-hour nap? Or is it even that feeling when you see a rush of people liking your new post? When I finally realized, damn.
Plead the fifth on that one.
We're all addicted to dopamine in different ways for real. The year is 2025, in which everyone and their damn mom is on social media. Whether it be on the gram flexing their bougie restaurant entrees, or their low-key spam account which contains their deepest and darkest secrets, there ain't a single nigga out there who ain't got at least one form of social media. Now social
Yeah, he's right.
media in itself isn't a bad thing, as I mean, we are the ones using it at the end of the day. But I wouldn't be surprised if the people who came up with Twitter, Instagram, or even TikTok studied human behavior, as this shit is literally straight up addicting by design. You ever realize?
Hey, 7 hours and 50 minutes on Snapchat and TikTok is wild. Wild. I don't know what my screen time is in total. Maybe like 4 hours, 6, 7. I don't know, but that's wild. Being on your phone, just app to app. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna spend 5 hours on? That's kind of wild. And I don't think social media is all bad. I think social media has very, very big negative effects on people, especially in this generation. I wrote an essay on this before. I think social media, it has a lot of downsides to mental health, shit like that. There's just so much comparison in the world. You're looking at other people's lives through a screen in your hand. Every minute, every second, you're just fuck. And then here come the constant comparisons. You gotta learn how to take yourself out of that mindset. Social media is not real, but it can be real and it can be used for great things.
Realize how doom scrolling has become so normalized that you even witness it when you're out in public? Like that ass, you'll be at the gym waiting for a machine when you start to notice the person's taking abnormally long. Alright, it's time to hit some lat pull downs. Never mind, there's already someone on the machine. Alright, so whatever, I'll go do something else and then come back. Yeah, it shouldn't take too long. Alright, time to hit some lat pull downs now. Let's go back to the machine, see what this guy, what the f? This nigga's still using the machine? Damn. Must be going for a PR or something. Alright, so whatever though, I'll just check in one more time, it's all good. Alright, just finished this last workout. I gotta go see if this guy's still in the machine, bro. The gym's about to close. There ain't no way he's still there. Oh, hell no. There ain't no way this guy's still on the machine, bro. I gotta see how much sets he has left, bro. Hey, yo, bro, how many sets you got left, big dog?
What is the point of that, man? If you don't know how to not be on your phone in certain situations, like if you can't go to a dinner, and especially in a restaurant, a very intimate setting, and you have to be scrolling on your phones, something's wrong. Something's not adding up. That's not normal. We need human-to-human connection.
Nope.
I love a good
Yo, bro.
right? Putting together.
This shit even takes place with people you know sometimes. Like somehow you'll be having one of the most intellectual, deep, thought-provoking conversations of all time when all of a sudden you hear, yeah, bro, come to think about it, like, how are countries in billions of dollars of debt? Ain't that money shit fake anyways? Can't they just trip more?
Damn, bro, I never thought of it like that, bro. That's a really good point.
Nigga, are you on Instagram Reels? Gen Z's dopamine receptors have literally been fried, as growing up on the internet has practically desensitized hella people to actually enjoy the real world. I swear you could be out in public and it's become so normal to not even want to engage in the world around you. Like deadass, you could be on the bus, in line at a store, or even waiting at your dentist appointment, and majority of the people in your vicinity will be straight glued to their phone.
He's not lying. I try my hardest not to be on my phone in situations like these, like when I'm waiting in line. Try not to be on my phone. When I'm waiting in line, try not to be on my phone. Just when I'm out in public, I try not to be on my phone. This is all recent. Before, I was on my phone. I was on my phone like a bitch. But you really realize you're missing the world. Like you're out, you're living, but what are you really experiencing? Because you're not engaged. You're engaged on your screen on what's in front of you. You're missing everything. You're missing the little, oh, you might see a little kid run by. Boom, you might see a light flicker. You might see a leaf blow by. Like, be for real.
A point to where if you're now the guy staring outside the window on public transit, or better yet, analyzing his environment in the public space around him, you're now considered the odd one out, or the weirdo. At the end of the day, it's your life, so make sure you live the life you see fit. But there ain't no way in hell you can deny the simple fact that the human body was absolutely not designed to stare at a screen 24/7. We've all been, or even know of the nigga who has abnormal amounts of screen time on his phone. Like somehow we managed to pull off having more screen time hours than the day itself.
I knew a nigga with 19 hours before. 19 hours of screen time. 19 hours.
Social media in its beginning stages wasn't too crazy. Back then, you only had niggas care about posting funny selfies or even pictures of random things. Then some time flew by and short form content quickly became the norm. I'll never forget the time one of my boys told me he beat TikTok. At first, I was like, what the fuck? How did you even beat TikTok? Then he showed me his phone, and not only were the videos on his For You page having only hundreds of likes, you know, the videos no one's seen before, but he had also had the same ones reappearing on his feed because they had nothing else to fucking show him. Here's 20.
Buddy scrolled on TikTok so much that he broke his For You page?
Wow.
What is his screen time? FBI, go to his house. Somebody intervene. Intervention. Family, do something. Help him. Help him.
2025 in which gambling has somehow officially become mainstream. Like, don't get it twisted, the concept of gambling and even casinos had existed a long ass time ago, but now with the use of the internet, it all started.
Facts. Everybody's a fucking gambling addict, bro. Everybody's a gambling addict, my nigga. Save your money. Do something with your money. Invest in your money. Invest. Do something, bro. No way am I. Call me a pussy. Call me whatever. Maybe I'm just fucking smart. No way am I gonna leverage my money into something that's not making me more money back. And it's not even a guarantee that you're gonna win. 95% of the time, you're not. You're not. I'm not saying I'll never gamble. I'll never pull up to a casino. But be for real, bro. When you're in this position you are now, me, I'm a 20-year-old man. At 20 years old, you should be doing better things with your money. Come on.
With simple shit like opening cases in a damn video game. Back in these times, people used to stream themselves on Twitch doing mass openings in games, but then very quickly it somehow evolved to niggas straight up.
That is true. Gambling, though, like as a whole, it is embedded into a lot of shit now. Especially video games. Like my team, I forget what it's called on Madden. I haven't played Madden in a while, but my team on 2K, I used to fiend my team. I used to have the best in my team. I used to be top tier in my team. But that shit is gambling. And the 1 year where I was that good, it's because they took the gambling aspect out of it and they added the player market instead of the auction house. That whole shit is just gambling. Let me spend $500 to open 50 packs. And then let me get a diamond. Let me get a ruby. In a virtual game.
Betting cartoonishly large amounts of money I'll probably never see in my life on virtual casino.
When I have an abundance of money and I'm financially stable, yeah, I'll gamble. The fuck? I got nothing better to do. I mean, I will have better things to do, hopefully. But when you just got money to blow, why not take the risk?
After hella controversy around the subject, Twitch decides it would be a good idea to ban it, as otherwise it would indirectly be endorsing this content to people who could potentially be underage. Fast forward 3 months later, a site named Kickdrop, which is a streaming platform, literally opened not that long after by Stake.com, the most visited online gambling site in the world. To this day, tens of thousands of niggas still tap into those streams, straight watching these guys burn through abnormally large amounts of money.
Any person that ever watched gamble on stream was Aiden Ross. And this was like pre-kick. This was like before, back in the day, like maybe early prime Aiden Ross, early days Aiden Ross when he would gamble. But after that, how can you just watch that shit? To each their own.
The thing is, all this shit is just strictly the internet. At first I thought to myself, damn, this shit is hella entertaining to watch. Then I quickly started to notice that hella people around me aren't just watching this shit, but they're actually gambling themselves. You'll be chilling with your boy, then all of a sudden your conversation starts sounding like these. What I'm saying, like, here I am thinking me and her hitting it off, and all of a sudden she ain't answering me back.
Damn, bro, that's actually crazy.
Dog, what do you think? Are those slots on your phone? Somehow gambling has become so normalized, you're considered crazy if you don't do it.
Let's go, bro. Just locked in these picks for the...
Bro, you don't want to go to the casino? Bro, are you a fucking pussy?
That ball game, bro. Yo, bro, what are your lines looking like, bro?
My what?
Your line, bro. Like, betting. Like your betting lines, bro.
I don't really be...
Alright. Just for some background, I signed up for a betting app one time. This was Super Bowl, maybe like 3 years ago. The Chiefs were in it. I forget who the Chiefs versus the Bengals. No, the Bengals versus the Rams. Yes, the Bengals versus the Rams. It was some bootleg betting app. It wasn't even like, I was like 18 and I got in. I put in $50. You know why? I put in $50 into this app because it was like, it was Patrick Mahomes, 1 passing yard. And I was like, holy shit, I'm going to put in $50 and I'm going to win like $1 million. And I put in $50. They doubled it. So I had 100. And you can only bet like $1. You can only bet like $5, bro. I just put in $50 into this app. I have no plan on using it into the future. And you're not going to do what I thought you were going to do. Needless to say, I was very upset. Very, very upset. And then my favorite player, Odell Beckham Jr., proceeds to get hurt. He proceeds to get hurt after having a great game. He still got a ring, though.
Betting like that, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really tapped into the betting world.
Bro, like FanDuel, Bet365, Parlay.
Yeah, no, I heard you, bro. I don't have those, though. I don't really gamble.
Bro, if you're a loser, just say that, bro.
Like, don't get it twisted. Gambling sometimes can be hella enjoyable, whether it's with your friends or even on your ones. But there ain't no way in hell sitting in the passenger seat as your boy tries to gamble his way out of a fucking ticket is ever a good spot to be in.
$475. Hold on one second. Oh, man. 13 versus 10. You know, you gotta hit those. You always gotta hit those 13. Sorry.
There's no way that's real. That sounds like who? Trainwreck? That's probably definitely Trainwreck. You don't get arrested for that?
Yes, sir. 1 second. Oh!
We're even sitting in the backseat of your boy's whip as he's in the driver's seat, losing every single possible spin on fucking slots. However, you might want to stick around though, just in case he wins, because then it's a different question. He might be the type to take the squad with him. Drugs and alcohol have existed since the dawn of time. I mean, this shit ain't nothing new. Older generations like Gen X or even baby boomers had to deal with the tobacco epidemic, as it was literally campaigned and advocated for during this time. Yeah, here we are a couple generations down, and yet we see the side effects.
Hey, I be thinking the CIA is involved in everything right now. No bullshit. I really truly wonder how much of the normalized shit in society now has been planted from the CIA. Like, they planted coke. They started that whole drug epidemic in the 80s, 90s, maybe 70s. I don't know, but if you watch Snowfall, you know. They probably created TikTok. Half of these celebrities are probably CIA. These influencers, they're influencing you into what they want you to do, what they want you to believe. Hey, if I get assassinated, you know why.
You still proceed to not give a fuck. Who you talk to or the environment you're in at the time will never fail to depict the kind of shit people are actually on. If you're at a party and you ever have to use the washroom, don't be surprised when you see niggas walking out of there with the sniffles alongside white shit underneath the nostrils of their nose. Depending on who you're chatting to, smoking usually means one of two things.
In the bathroom doing something other than Pepsi.
One, cancer sticks. Side effects may include reduced running ability, struggling to gain breath, and extreme yellowing of teeth. 2, weed. Side effects may result in you potentially smelling like shit everywhere you go, and your brain might slowly turn into mush. If you're ever out and about and someone asks you for a cigarette, don't...
I'm gonna be honest. The first time I was ever at a party and I seen a nigga pull out a cigarette, I was so disappointed. I honestly truly was, bro. In our day and age, at our age, at our young age, you're pulling out a cigarette. I like it. I like it when I'm feeling buzz. It adds an extra buzz. Bro, you're smoking a cigarette. You're smoking a fucking cigarette.
be surprised when they tell you they go through multiple packs every couple of days. And if you're around niggas who say they...
Completely off subject. Not even Gen Z. But my nana used to have this friend. No bullshit. All my life, God strike me dead right now. My nana had this friend who smoked so much cigarettes, their fingertips turned orange and black, and like their tips were stained. Their tips were stained. Their fingertips were stained from smoking cigarettes, and it was crazy. It was the craziest shit I've ever seen in my young life at that point. Maybe I got gaslit. I don't know, but...
Smoke, but almost have a heart attack when you hand them a cig? Don't be surprised when you hear the number of 8th they face this week.
Like team stand up.
What was always funny is when in school they did those little anti-smoking PSA things. Like I remember when we were younger, they used to call niggas down to the gym and have some public speakers showcase a video about why you shouldn't smoke or shouldn't do drugs because it's bad for you. Then niggas got older and couldn't give a flying fuck about how bad it was for them. Niggas would deadass look you square in the face and be like,
bro, you know this shit has rat poison in it, bro?
what the hell? Hell no, I did not know that shit.
Now you know, bro.
Talking, why the hell are you still smoking now?
Bro, if you want one, you could just ask, bro.
Then there's alcohol, and I'm sure everyone always drinks on occasion, as the licks will never fail to make you feel a different kind of way. Only difference is there isn't an occasion every single fucking day. I'm sure everyone has heard a story of that guy who's straight drinking as if the club was going up on a Tuesday. Whole time it's 12 fucking p.m. in broad daylight. If you're not running into this guy outside his house straight chilling, you're probably running into this guy online on the game, as they never fail to make it known how much they've been drinking.
Bro, I'm so fucking sauced right now, bro. This is like my 8th beer, bro.
Yo, bro, it's only like 5:30, bro. People barely got off work, dog.
It's 8 o'clock somewhere.
You're right, bro. I can get at least 5 more in.
What's always funny is if you take a step back and look at the situation, smoking or drinking neither taste or smell good, but we all do it for some reason. Like if you haven't went nose blind and your taste buds are
That is so true. So true. So true.
still functioning, you'll quickly realize how nasty it actually is. and then proceed to engage in it anyways because, I mean, fuck it. We're here for a good time, not a long time, I guess. All in all, Generation Z has normalized some of the worst addictions of all time. It's become normal to consume endless forms of content on social media, lose an entire car's worth of money betting on black, or even staying high all the time. As the old saying goes, nothing is ever bad.
That is so true. We have normalized vapes and smoking and just shit on the regular, getting high in school, carrying a vape with you everywhere you go and not being able to do anything without taking a hit. It's so crazy how that's normalized and flexed and like just has a light shone on it in this generation. Like, it's so crazy. CIA, I'm telling you, it's the CIA.
Few in moderation. However, it seems like we've taken that saying and thrown it out the window completely. I mean, you tell me, have these addictions become normalized as for some reason everything that feels good isn't actually good for you? Or have people in our generation simply come to the realization that we're not here for a long time, instead a good time, and have said fuck it in the process? I gotta cut this shit off again, man. I'm starting to sound crazy again, bruh.
He asked a good question though. Does our generation just not give a fuck because we're here for a good time or not a long time? Or is we just normalize a bunch of weird shit? I think it's a little bit of both. Our generation really is a lot less careless. We really don't give a fuck. We just want to have a good time. We want to make money, have a good time. To each their own. But we've also normalized a lot of weird shit. A lot of weird shit. Like I just aforementioned. It's all part of something bigger. I'm gonna find out what that bigger is one day. One day. But until then, this video is over. Hey, as always, you know the drill. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for tapping in. I appreciate it. I really, really do. My name is Don. I see you.